Relation between solubility and solubility product. So consider in general the electrolyte of type AX and BY which has a solubility S and it is dissociated as like this. So H is the mole per liter. So this is the salt AXBY, and under dissociation X into a to the power YX. Sorry, X to the X into a Y plus, and this will convert to Y into BX minus. So this is the negative charge. This is the positive charge. And let us take the solubility of this is S. So both will be your XS. This will be also YS. So applying the law of mass action. So Ksp equal to Xs to the power X, Y to the Y into S to the power Y, and XX YY. So it becomes X plus Y, and this is nothing but this is called as the solubility product constant or solubility product. So we can define what is Ksp. So Ksp is the defined as the product of the concentration of ions and which raised to the power equal to the number of times the ions occur in the solution occurs in the equation representing the dissociation of the electrolyte at a given temperature when the solution is saturated. So this is the definition from this equation comes. So let us see different expression of the solubility product, how we are defining, how we are expressing all the solubility product. So this is the type A. So if the salt electrolyte is 1:1 type, it's like AB. So it will be dissociated as the A plus B minus. So both have same ions. So it will be SS. So Ksp will be concentration A plus into B minus. See, both S means product will be this much. So S will be square root of Ksp. Example, you can see AgCl. It is dissociating as AgCl, Ag plus Cl. Similarly, barium sulfate, this plus this. For zinc sulfide, this and this. So Ksp will be this one, product of this one. Let us take another type AB2. So this is electrolyte of 1:2 types. AB2 equal to A, this one is S, this is 2S. So Ksp will be concentration of A plus into B minus. So Ksp will be S into 2S whole square. So this will be 4S square, 4S cube on S cube. So solubility equal to a square root of cube root of Ksp by 4. Electrolyte, so that is 2 plus 2Cl S2S. So Ksp will be S2S, calcium fluoride S2S, S2S, same thing. Next types, electrolyte is A2B. So this is the 2:1 electrolyte. So it will be 2SS. Ksp will be concentration A plus into square into B minus. We can't write 2S. 2S is here. S is here. This is square this side 4S cube. So solubility equal to cube root of Ksp by 4. So both are same. A2B and AB2 both having same solubility expression. Example is silver chromate, 2Ag chromate. Ksp is equal to Ag square plus CrO4 chromate. Ksp we can write 4S cube. Similarly for the S2S, it will go like this. Then another salt that is called A2B3 expression, 2:3 types. So A2B3 is equal to A3 plus 3B2 minus. This is a 2S and 3S. So this is you can write here A3 concentration of square into square. This is a B2 minus cube. 2S this side, 3S this side, square cube. So S is equal to this will be total 108 S5, and solubility will be square root of 5 by 108 by Ksp. So we can see this example. If you see the example, it will be very clear. So AS2 S3, the arsenic sulfide, 2AS3 plus and 3 sulfide. Ksp will be concentration of this into concentration of this square into cube. Substitute the value, it will get this much. Similarly for antimony sulfide, same value, you will get the same value. Another type AB3. So in AB3, so it is A3 plus 3B minus. This is S, this is 3S. Ksp will be concentration of this into this to the power 3. So we can write here 3. So S 3S whole cube. So it becomes 27 S4. S solubility equal to fourth power of the Ksp by 27. You can see FeOH whole thrice. So Fe3H and 3OH. So S3S, Ksp will be S into 3S into whole cube, 27S4. Similarly, aluminum iodide, we can write 7, same thing. Next salt is A3B2. So this is 3A2 plus 2B2 plus. So 3S, 2S. So this in this cases concentration A to the power 3, concentration B to the power 2. So 3S whole cube and 2S whole square, 108S5. Solubility will be this is root of 5, fifth root power, Ksp divided by 108. Calcium phosphate is similar. You can see these are two examples. We will do in a similar manner. One more salt, A3B4 types. This is the salt number 7, A3B4, 3S, 4S. So Ksp you can write like this. concentration A to the tetravalent to the power 3, B3 match teta power is 4, so write the 3s whole power 3 whole power 4. If you solve it, you get 6912 s to the power 7. So example, we have zirconium phosphate. So these are the different type of expression of the salts. Now we'll see ionic product precipitation of the is solubility product. That is difference between the KIP and KIP and the KSP of the solubility products. So we'll see one more thing. Solubility product, the weak electrolyte. So let the degree of ionization of weak electrolyte is AMBN, that is the alpha. So AMBN equal to M2. This we can write in this form. So initially it has some solubility. This will be 0, 0. At equilibrium, this will be S minus 2 alpha. This will be MS alpha and S alpha. So now you write this concentration into the solubility products, MS alpha M to the power NS alpha to the power. So we will get KSP M to the power M, N to the power S alpha will be M plus N. And one more thing, keep remember, sometimes it is asked in the examination, KSP of the hydrated molecule like is sodium carbonate 10H2. What is the KSP of this type of molecule? In this cases, and this hydration molecule does not affect the KSP value, so we can write this into Na plus whole square CO3. So this is 2, we can write it. So we can write in this form. So hydration in the molecule does not influence the KSP. So just write the formula 2SS. So it will be 4SQ. Now come to ionic product and criteria for the precipitation of electrolyte, that is the KIP or QSP. Ionic product is called as KIP or QSP. What is the ionic product? So for a solution of a salt at a specified concentration, what happens? It is the product of the concentration of the ions. Ionic product is the concentration of the ion, product of the concentration of ion, and each ion is raised to a proper power is called ionic product of the saturated solution in equilibrium with excess of solid. And in this case, what happens? There is no precipitation of the electrolyte occurs if the IP, that is the ionic product, is less than the solubility product. The solution has not reached the saturation, because in this ionic product, solution has not reached the saturation stage, so they will still dissolve in the solution. So with this, there are different cases. Let us see one by one case. Case 1, when the ionic product is less than the solubility product. So what will happen? The solution is unsaturated. Whenever the KSP product is always greater, solution is always unsaturated, means more solid can be dissolved. But whenever both conditions will be equal to each other, then the solution is saturated, then we cannot dissolve any more solid in the solution. This is an equilibrium conditions. When the ionic product is greater than the KSP, then the solutions become super saturated, then precipitation will take place. So this is very big applications. Why? Because at this time equilibrium shifts towards the left hand side. That is the increasing the concentration of the undissociated molecules of the electrolyte. And as the solvent can hold a fixed amount of electrolyte at a different temperature, solvent can hold only fixed amount of electrolyte. And that is also possible at a different temperature. So for one temperature, they can hold some fixed amount of electrolytes. The excess of electrolyte is thrown out from the solution as a precipitate. Let us see example, then we will understand. So thus for the precipitation of an electrolyte, it is necessary that ionic product should be always greater than the KSP. So let's take this illustration. There is silver nitrate, this is one salt, potassium chromate is salt. They have 0.02 molarity, 0.02 molarity. Now you are mixing in an equal volume. And the KIP of this silver chromate is given 2 into 10 power minus 12 is given here. Now what is the concentration of silver? So moles by volume, so this is 0.02 into V, this is the millimoles or moles divided by 2 into V. So this is the concentration of silver. Similarly for the chromate, 0.02 by 2, that is the 10 to the power minus 2 by 2 molarity. Now you take the ionic product. If you take the ionic product, so you will get here 10 power minus 6 concentration. Okay. Now compare with this and this. So this is the, so this is your, this is not SP, this is your solubility product. So this is the ionic product. So ionic product is 10 power minus 6 and solubility product is 2 into 10 power minus 12. So just improve with this one. This is not ionic product, this is the solubility product. The solubility product is this much, ionic product is this much. This is the greater quantity. So if the ionic product is greater than the solubility product, then what will happen? Precipitation of silver chromate occurs. As you see, I explained that the ionic product should be always lesser than the solid product for the dissolution of salt. If it is ionic product become greater, then the precipitation will occur. So these are the main reasons. Now we'll see what are the factors that affect the solubility. So solubility is affected by some of the factors like common ion effect, pH of the solution, complex forming species. There are three effects, that is the common ion, complex forming species, and the solution of the pH solution of. So these are the factors affect the solubility. How these are affected? Let us see that. Common ion effect means if there is excess of ions over the other from any other source. If there is excess of ions, ion is excess over the other from any other source, then the concentration of that ion is suppressed and the solubility of precipitate decreased with the help of Ksp value. So like this is there. So this is silver nitrate, sodium chloride. This is 10 ml, 0.2 molarity, 10 ml, 0.1 molarity. So find the concentration of Cl remaining in the solution at equilibrium level and what is the solubility of the AgCl. So here we know the Ksp of AgCl is 10 to the power minus 10. So we know the Kg of AgCl. These two salts are there. Now how to find this one? Let us see. The concentration of silver in millimole is 2 millimole and Cl is 0.1 into 10, that is the 1 millimole, and total volume is 10 plus 10 is 20 ml. If silver is in absence of common ion, so we can directly take the Ksp value. So concentration of silver into Cl will be S square. If you solve it, it becomes 10 power minus 5 molarity. That is very small, so that it can be neglected and its concentration, its contribution from the precipitate as compared to the excess silver ions. So here silver is how much? 2 millimole, but here silver is coming 10 to 5 moles. This is a very less quantity, this is a too much quantities. So final concentration of silver will be how much? 2 minus 1 by 20, that is the 0.05 molarity. Now if you substitute this value over here, we can find the Cl, and this is the Ksp value. So here on solving you will get the concentration of Cl is 10 to the power minus 9 into 2. The concentration of Cl is equal to the solubility of silver chloride, so that the solubility is 2 into 10 to the power minus 9 molarity. So this is such a small value. So solubility of silver chloride also this is equal to this much value only. Now second, how pH is affecting the solubility. Solubility of the salts of weak acid increases in more acidic solution, that is when the value of pH is less. That is why marble statues and monuments, they corrode by the effect of acid rain. So at lower pH the concentration of NaN decreases due to the protonation, like calcium fluoride, calcium and 2,5, their Ksp value this much. If the solution is made acidic, what will happen? The acid will give some proton to the fluoride ion. So this fluoride plus proton will form HF. So on forming HF, what will happen? The concentration of fluorine will decrease due to formation of HF value. So what will happen? The QSP will be decreased, concentration of QSP will decrease, then the Ksp will. So in order to maintain the solubility product, it should be equal to each other. Then what we have to do? We have to dissolve more increased calcium, so that the more calcium fluoride dissolve in the acidic solutions. In the same pattern, solubility of the precipitate whose cation is derived from the weak base is increased in the presence of added base. So we can do same thing in case of cation also. Complex forming species, solubility of a precipitate increases in presence of species forming complex with any of the ions. Example, solubility of silver chloride increases in the presence of ammonia as it forms the complex. So this is the third factor which is affecting the solubility. So when it becomes silver ammonium plus with the silver ions. So these three factors which affect the solubilities.